it sucks because now my stepdad's not here anymore, and if I could take all those times of those years back, I really would.
All right. We're gonna give you a
breather.
Yeah,
you go.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a breather.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Busy Blue, and I am back again with another Storytime Saturday. Y'all, I almost forgot today because it's been so long since I did this, but y'all deserve it. Hopefully I can see you. So, I ran out of contact solution. So, as of right now, I'm just looking at y'all, trying to act like I'm looking at the camera, but I can barely see anything. Yo, I am nearsighted. Do they still say that? I'm nearsighted, so whatever's close to me, I can see, but whatever's far away, I can't see. So, I'm trying to act like I can see because I can't put in my contacts because I have no contact solution. So, yeah. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been rocking with me and staying with me, y'all. I know it's been rough. August was a trash month, and if you guys listen to the My Brother and Me podcast, y'all understand why, especially next Thursday's episode. But August is just really bad month for me. It's actually the month in which my stepfather, who is like my dad, who passed away. And it's always been very topsy-turvy. And I know I've been very topsy-turvy with my emotions. But, yo, they settled down. But, it was a bad month. But, I'm back again. And I'm going to give y'all Storytime Saturday. I feel like I'm going to give you guys a Storytime Saturday of all the times that I got robbed. Because I've been robbed, y'all. I just lived in some rough. Y'all know I don't come from a nice neighborhood. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon or a bronze spoon, for that matter. I grew up with a McDonald's burger in my mouth. Yo, I grew up with a single mother who was working her butt off to make sure that we had. So, I guess the first time I ever remember ever getting robbed, seriously, yo, let me set the timer, because y'all know how this thing like to be. Why isn't it working? Hey Siri, set timer for 16 minutes.
Okay, your time.
Change timer to 16 minutes.
Okay, 16 minutes and counting.
We already been talking for a little bit. The first time I could ever remember getting robbed is when it was me, my mother. I don't know if my sister was born yet, but I'm going to say she was born. And we used to live on top of this pizza place in the street that we lived on. And I remember we were walking upstairs and the door was open and like things were gone. At that point when I was younger, I didn't realize like what was happening. But I remember my mom being so upset, being so scared. And like, I just remember that so much stuff was going on. We've been robbed, okay? If y'all know Dennis the Menace, y'all remember that with the little girl. We've been robbed. I just remember I was so young, but that was the first time I could ever remember being robbed. I just remember going upstairs, and I remember my mom telling me to stay in the hallway. And because she went inside the house, and I remember having to stay inside the hallway where our apartment was. I kind of remember somebody else in the apartment complex like kind of coming in and saying, yo, what happened or whatever, or watching me or whatever. But I remember my mom saying, stay out here. And then her going inside, and then like stuff was gone and stuff was missing and things were... I think that was the first time I had ever been robbed. Yeah. Or my memory about being robbed. I should have called my mom before this. Mom, if you're watching this, put it in the comments. Was that when we robbed? When we lived on that street right above the pizza place, was we robbed? I do remember living in that place only because maybe I'll talk about this on the podcast, but something happened to my sister, and I think that's more podcast worthy. So make sure you're listening to the podcast as well. My Brother and Me podcast, Apple, Stitcher, Buzzsprout, Google Play. After that, I almost got robbed. I remember I was studying hard for like a test or whatever, and I remember I was going to Arnett Library in Rochester, New York, and I remember I was walking to it, and 2 people almost robbed me, but it was like, nah, he ain't got nothing, which is true because I was broke and poor, but I remember they almost robbed me. The first time I remember actually getting robbed, like hands down, I went to the illustrious, the great, the one and only, the Mecca, Howard University, HU, you know. And I remember I was, can I say this? It was late at night. Let's just say this. It was late at night and I was going to a meeting. I was going to a meeting. And as I was walking to the meeting, it was raining hard. And where I had to go was not too far. Like, it probably was like a 5-minute walk. So I got my umbrella. I got my postcards and all of this stuff. I mean, my postcards. My index cards and whatever, and I was walking. I was studying what I was working on, and then on the street that I was walking through, there was an alley. There was 2 alleys. So the first alley I could see, there was lights shining on me, right? And I was like, yo, why is this car light shining on me? But I just kept walking through. When I got to the second alley, 2 men come out holding guns in my face. Yo, give us everything you got. Take out your wallet, take out your da-da-da. Thankfully, I was broke. So the people who robbed me, it was purely practice. Purely practice. Take everything, yo. Give us everything you got. Da-da-da. 2 guns just branded in my face. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I was a sophomore in college at this time. Scared. I'm like, oh my God. Dropped my umbrella. Da-da-da. I gave them my wallet. I gave them my backpack. I gave them everything that I had. And then they was like, yo, run the other way. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was raining. I'm not even joking. It was raining outside. So I turned back to get the umbrella. Because I wanted my umbrella. This man was like, if you don't take your... He started yelling at me, if you don't take your... Go here. Yo, because I wanted to get up here, I was rained on. Oh my God. I mean, I can laugh about it now. But this man was like, yo, I will shoot you if you don't take it. I just wanted to get my umbrella. It was raining outside. I'm getting rained on. But, yeah. So I had to leave the umbrella there. And I just ran. I ran to the next place that I could find on Howard's campus. And it was a dorm. It was Lucy Diggs Low Hall dorm. That's where I actually became a resident assistant at. I met the community director. Her name was Crystal Bratton. Yo, I'm sorry for putting your name on her, Crystal. I think she does like more important work now though. But she like helped me. She calmed me down. She called campus police. They talked to me or whatever. But they stole my phone. They stole my wallet. I will say this: they threw my wallet in a construction site, and a construction worker called me because I had business cards in it. Make sure you have your business card, or at least a way for people to find you in your wallets or your purses or whatever. I had business cards in it, and they called me. It was like, hey, we found your wallet. So I got my wallet back, but they threw my wallet at a construction site. But she helped me. She made sure that I caught everything. And then the next year, I became a community director. So, I mean, a resident assistant. So, yo, shout out to you, Crystal Branton. We don't always see eye to eye, you know. But she definitely helped me, get my job as a resident assistant. The next time I was robbed, I'm not going to talk about the car thing. I'm going to try to keep this light. Yo, there is an individual. Oh, I should call him up and see if he, his name is Christopher Thorne. He did a documentary based on my life. I wonder if I could find that. It's called Legacy. If I can find it, I'm gonna put it on my channel. If you would allow me to put it on my channel. But it was about the stuff that I had to go through to just continue school. 'Cause I went through a lot to just stay in college. Trust me, it was not easy. And I had no easy ride, just like getting my education or whatever. Let me see if I can get him to help me put that up or whatever. But the second time, outside of the other times, I can remember getting robbed is that I was moving out. I had just started dating this girl, and I was moving from one place to another place. So I was at work. I used to work at this nonprofit, and then I was like, let me go get the rest of my stuff. I put my laptops, computers, and then for some reason, I still to today do not know why I had all this stuff in my backpack, but I had colognes. Is this off? Okay, no, it's not. I had colognes. I had a bag of colognes. I still don't know to today why. I do remember that I used to love scents and smells, and I used to always have scents and smells on me or whatever. Parked my car, had the bag of my laptops and my colognes in the car, went to go get some of my stuff out of my dorm because I was moving out of it. Came back to the car, door was open. I ran, like, what happened? Laptops, cologne, everything's gone. Gone! I was so PO'd. It was crazy. There's an eerie feeling. Whoa. There's an eerie feeling of when someone robs you. Like, it's just like, somebody's been in my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just feels weird. Like, somebody's been touching this. Somebody's been da-da-da. Actually, there was another time before that. The first time before that, when I was an RA, I used to park in this, like, parking lot part of of Howard, and I came back, my window was broken, and my radio was gone. And one of the things that my mama always taught me or said to me so that I wasn't stressed out or like fuss about being robbed or whatever is that, Busy Blue, you're working hard for your stuff, and I know it's difficult, and I know you want to be proud of the stuff that you got, but if these people are robbing you, they just probably needed it more than you do. And I always try to look at things that way, like, I could buy another radio, and I did. I had that car for a long time. I just bought another radio. But she always just say, don't be mad, Busy Blue. Like, they probably needed it more than you do. Just leave it alone. But before the cologne and stuff, my radio was, like, taken out of my car. It sucked because I love that radio, but it was taken completely out of my car. And I had to buy another radio, which was, like, very cheap. Oh my God, I think that radio was, like, stolen too. I was robbed a lot, y'all. And it's not that I cared for my stuff. It just was bad. This video is getting long. I think those were all the times that I got robbed.